Okay, so I had to make a gasket for my throttle body, and I used the existing gasket that was already too smashed in, couldn't reuse it, so I got this stock cork material.
You have just earned yourself a seat at the head table, pal. We already got the tuxes.
It's real thick. Traced it, cut it out, made it work. So, bought some spray, gasket sealant, so make it tacky, so while I'm holding it there. The other problem was, when I put this together to bolt it onto the car, the stock, how's it go, like that, the stock throttle body bolts were too long, so I used these ones, and these ones are too short, just a little too short, so they actually snagged the helicoils that were tapped to fix the once stripped threads, and I just didn't want that to happen. I went and bought these. They'll go through and be just long enough to work, so let's make it happen. Okay, now onto the car. There's a tight angle, so you gotta put it on with one bolt first. Otherwise, the way how this throttle body elbow is done, you can't get it on otherwise. You have to put the bolt in first. The throttle body's notched out, so it'll go like that. So it goes on there. Now the gaskets want to spin and twist. This one wants to make them tacky. The other bolts were pain to get to because of no clearance on the side, so I went with the Allen head to eliminate me needing to use a 12 millimeter wrench to try to tighten it a millimeter at a time. Here we go. Back to the show. Wow. That was literally the most painless I've ever been able to put this thing in.
Nice.
Problem is, when I was using the 12-inch, I wasn't able to put forward pressure as I turn it, so it puts a lot more stress on the helicoils or the threads. Yeah, a lot of the problems with aluminum products, flanges, whatnot, that have threads tapped into them, they strip. And I know for this magnet intake manifold, it's been stripped for a long time, and that's why I had to take it into machine shop so you can make it level and helicoil, tap it with new threads and put the helicoils in, so they hold pretty strong. But I know I'm not the only one that has strip threads on their aluminum brackets or flanges. Just go in. Now, oh, this one's going to be a quarter turn at a time, but again, I have to put the forward pressure on it. Seat these down snug evenly first before I start to tighten them all the way down. I don't want to snap or strip the helicoils. Oh bueno. Come on. Okay. I got it all snug down. sealed and good. Okay, so in the midst of trying to put everything together, secure, had to take this off, shift gears, exhaust leaks, you can smell it like crazy. So these flanges in here, two bolts, two different size bolts. So you can physically see on the gasket where it's leaking, because you see all the soot burn on the gasket where it's pushing past. And we were doing a few tests with the new ECU with the hood open. When you rev it, you can see smoke coming out. So I just thought before I put everything back on to reseal this up, I should just order new gaskets. Right? They'll be here by what, Monday, maybe Tuesday, if I order them. Think Talking Naughty's house?
Should. It's gonna be a standard size, 40 millimeter.
38, 40.
38, 40, same.
Yeah. Well, this one was actually, let's see, pushed against there. Problem is, when you try to put the bolts on, this spring pushes so hard you actually have to push past that to hit it. And I'm gonna try to put studs on this first. If I can get these in, then it'll make it easier to slide in. Now I was tighten from the bottom because I used studs this time rather than through bolts. Before I used bolts that you had to tighten up, and it's impossible to line them with all this spring pressure. So let's see how that goes. So the stud, I don't believe it's the right thread pitch. This is a 125 thread pitch. I think this is a different one. So I have to try to find a bolt to go, and then I'll find a stud to match and see what I can do. So, to be continued.